Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we're talking about the Osmo Pocket 3 and the experience of using this camera as the primary vlogging camera. Now, I'm fully aware that the Osmo Pocket 4 has been announced and it's a better camera all around. Like, there are marginal improvements, but meaningful improvements in pretty much every area, from charging speed to the display brightness to the dynamic range. But today we're gonna save money. I saved a lot of money. I bought the Osmo Pocket 3 like a week ago from Amazon during the Prime Day sale, and I saved around 10 to 15,000 rupees. 10 if you consider the 5,000 rupee Indian rupee micro SD card that I had to buy because it doesn't have storage out of the box. Now, this is for different trips and vlogging, so I believe the Osmo Pocket 3 is going to serve me pretty well, and it's still a fantastic camera, even though the Osmo Pocket 4 has been around for like a few months now. I don't exactly know. And the Pocket 4P has also launched in China, so if you want to check that out, go to China or check a YouTube video. Anyway, this is the Osmo Pocket 3. It's been unboxed before. I've been using it, and like this is basically what the box looks like. You have the Osmo Pocket 4 over here, and then another tiny box. This contains your USB-C cable, the handle extender, and other stuff. Anyway, this is not important. It also has the wrist strap and all your paperwork below. Let's keep this box aside for now, and we're gonna focus on the main thing. So I bought a case to carry my Osmo Pocket 3, and I think it looks fantastic. So let's just go ahead and open this up. Where's the, okay, there you go. And this is the Osmo Pocket 3. This looks amazing. And this is the hard shell that it comes with. And if I just take it out slowly, very slowly, I don't want to break it. And there you go. This is our Osmo Pocket 3. It looks pretty good. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Man, I am so happy to have gotten this device. It looks absolutely amazing. So to turn it on, what you do is you simply flip the screen. Once you flip it, I have it set to turning around, and there you go. There you can see me filming this video right now, and you have multiple different settings. Okay, so let's just say if you switch from the right, you get different modes. So you have manual exposure, auto white balance, color, glamour effect. You have multiple different options. This is set to pro mode. You can tap it and it goes to auto, like everything. So this is pro mode, and in pro mode, basically the exposure is at manual. So you have a couple of options over here. You have EV, shutter speed. So once you set shutter speed in the manual exposure mode, you can change the EV, and you can also change your ISO from here. You have ISO ranges, and below this you have hard ISO stops. You can keep it at auto if you're a beginner, or if you're a filmmaker, you can change this to whatever you want. You can click confirm, get out of that. You also have white balance here. You can change the white balance to whatever you want to, auto or manual. So that's pretty good. Now, if you swipe from below, you have multiple different resolutions, so 4K, 1440p, and 1080p, and you can choose the frame rates below, from ranging all the way from 24, 25, 30, 48, 50, and 60. So I keep it at 4K 30 for everyday recording, and you can save the presets over here. Swipe down, click on this, and save it to C1. So I have C1, C2, basically a few settings I have saved over here. So if you click on this, you can see we have the menu. You can take photos, panorama, video mode. You have a lot of other things. These are my settings. So this is C1, this is C2, and these are the different settings that I have, the different profiles that I have for my Osmo Pocket 3. Also have slow motion. Now, because I'm in India, we have two different types of slow motion. One is for 120, one is for 100. Okay, so if you're in India, since the power grid is running at 50 hertz, now if you were in America, this would be running at 60 hertz, and you would have 60 hertz. So you would have to have a number which is divisible by 60. 120 is divisible by 60. So if you're filming this under artificial light, you wouldn't get those banding effects that you would get when filming under artificial light if your shutter speed is high enough. So how do you combat the banding effect? As you can see, I'm not getting any kind of banding because let's just go over to my normal mode. So this is 30 FPS, and if we go over to here, I have the manual exposure set to 1/50. In 1/50, you're not going to get banding because the Indian electricity grid runs at 50 hertz, and 1/50th shutter speed. You get one full, I guess, sinusoidal wave in that time period. So that's pretty good. I have the ISO set to 500 to 800, and right now the ISO is 80. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You also have other settings, so you can attach the wireless DJI microphone from here. So you can go inside this and attach. You can change the gimbal startup position from forward to backward, rotate camera to power off, and a lot of other settings actually. You have slider control, selfie flip, press and hold the shutter record button to cancel recording, built-in mic audio backup, and a lot of other connectivity. You can even calibrate the gimbal if it's off calibration. So this is the gimbal head. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to show you some footage I captured the other day. I was out in the evening time with my parents, just, you know, walking around the city filming something. So that should be pretty good. And also, by the way, you do get a few buttons over here. So this is for moving the gimbal up and down, and the gimbal lock has been disabled. So I don't know why this is doing that. You can actually press this to tilt your footage, and this to start the recording, and again turn off the recording. If you double click on the left hand side button, it will recenter your gimbal like that, and I think that's a pretty good feature. Now let's move on to the footage that I shot and see you guys over there.
Press the backs of our hands together. It's still wet, so the ink should transfer. Meet me at the side door. We'll sneak on through the main floor. All night, let's take a shot. Keep moving and we won't get caught. Take the long way home. Tonight we're free to roam. Everything's gonna be alright. Just let go, enjoy the ride. To the top of the world tonight. We're never coming down. Never coming down. No, we're never coming down. Never coming down. High on life, got a good buzz going. I've got no.
So this is me recording on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm not totally sure about the sound quality, recording via the internal microphone of the Osmo Pocket 3, so we're going to notice how that works.
We're never coming down. Never coming down. No, we're never coming down. Never coming
So this is me walking, nighttime recording. We're going to test how the dynamic range is. This is normal color profile, and there's a lot of wind around me. You can hear a lot of traffic noise. This is all the internal audio of the Osmo Pocket 3, and I keep looking at the screen, which is not where I'm supposed to look. And I have active track on my face enabled, and as I go up and down the street, it's not going to stabilize the movements of me going up and down, because that's what it doesn't have. Okay, now this seems like a pretty good test. Nighttime Bhubaneswar walk, and I think the footage looks okay from the screen, and I have it limited to 1600 ISO, so that it doesn't quite give me a very grainy footage. And I think that's pretty okay.